As influências literárias, eu soube que você leu Ezra Pound, você leu Shakespeare, você leu Virginia Woolf. Isso, de alguma música, de algum jeito, influenciou no trabalho que você faz, musical? A leitura, a literatura?
I understood a small part of that.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, you said my mom was a music professor and my
Yes.
dad was a photographer.
Yes.
You said my music was influenced a lot by literature, right?
Yeah.
I think that books, poems, films, I really love taking them in and then writing songs inspired by that.
E você continua lendo?
Yes. Yeah, all the time. And it's good. It's good. I fly a lot, so I could read a lot on airplanes. Yeah, I think that it feels very interactive when you read because you're such a big part of it, and you get to kind of work with these great authors that maybe lived 100 or 200 years before you, but you could have this moment with them in your own time because you're helping complete their work with your imagination.
Yeah, great. Please,
Okay.
the first for us.
Come and open up your folding chair next to me. My feet are buried in the sand, and there's a breeze. There's a shadow, you can't see my eyes. And the sea is just a wetter version of the skies. Let's get a silver bullet trailer and have a baby boy. I'll safety pin his clothes all cool and you'll graffiti up his toys. I got a perfect body, but sometimes I forget I got a perfect body, 'cause my eyelashes catch my sweat. Yes, they do, they do. Now I've been sitting on this abandoned beach for years, waiting for the salty water to cover up my ears. But every time the tide come in and take me home, I get scared. Now I'm sitting here alone, dreaming of the dolphin song. Maybe one day you will understand I don't want nothing from you but sweetly hold your hand. Till that day, just please don't be so down. Don't make frowns, you silly clown. Just come and open up your folding chair next to me. My feet are buried in the sand, and there's a breeze. There's a shadow, you can't see my eyes. And the sea is just a wetter version of the skies. There's a shadow, you can't see my eyes. There's a shadow, you can't see my Thank you.
It's okay for you? the piano?
It's loud. It's too loud.
Yeah.
The piano, maybe we could turn it down some, but it's okay.
Okay, you're gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, you're born in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And you're born in Moscow, in Russia. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Que tipo, o que é que você ouvia quando você morava na África do Sul? E o que é que você ouvia quando você morava em Moscou, não é? Que de alguma maneira ajudaram a vocês quererem ir para a música.
I grew up in a musical household. At least there was always music playing, so that was probably the biggest part wherever I lived in the world, because my family moved around quite a bit. I heard a lot of music, whether it was from there or from the other side of the earth, from where I was. It was certainly a big part of my life, the music in Africa, from all over Africa, and my family certainly indulged me with that. So I think any sound, even, not only music, even the windscreen wipers, has an effect on the music that I make, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had like similar, my parents were really good about music and always having music in the house, and we had basically three kinds of music. We had a ton of classical music, and a bunch of illegal Beatles, Queen, and Moody Blues cassette tapes. That was my dad. He was very much into collecting tapes and trading tapes. There was this big scene in USSR of doing that, and so I knew all that stuff before I learned English. And then as I was learning English, I'd be like, oh, that's what they're saying. And especially with the Beatles, because everything is pronounced different. I thought words were like happy together, and you're like, oh wait, happy together. And then also the third kind of music was there's these incredible bards, and they basically were poets who played guitar, and they would write a lot of very dark, very a lot about World War II. Kind of greatest was this actor, a stage actor. He was considered to be the greatest Hamlet in Russia. What that means is very different, I guess, because it's a translation. But his name is Vladimir Vysotsky, and he had this very gruff, deep voice, and he wrote so passionately about World War II that he would get letters from veterans because they thought he had served with them. And he would just make up these stories, but they had happened to people. So those are the three kinds of music I grew up with, and I think they all influenced me, probably.
Спасибо.
На здоровье.
Qual